So we're here to discuss extending our hours of operation. We did have a slight extension to our original operating hours by extending to 11 o'clock p.m. on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. And, we're looking to expand upon those hours to additional days of the week, and hopefully, over time, potentially extending our weekend hours.
So right now, you are open longer than, I believe, all of the other dispensaries in our area. Is that correct?
Depends on how far of a radius you're looking at, or if you're considering the, Rhode Island dispensaries that are not too far from here. Those hours tend to be pretty successful for us. We're just looking to extend the hours that are, obviously doing really well for us.
What would you be hoping to change the hours to?
Well, we would, with the hopes to extending to midnight on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and 11 p.m. on the remaining weekdays that we're currently open till 10 p.m. Would be a tremendous, opportunity for us.
Do you find that at 10 o'clock you're turning people away? Do you have people that are still want to come in?
Even on the weekdays, yeah, we do have customers who are trying to come in, right at that 10 o'clock hour, but we have to turn them away because, we're only able to allow them in up to, 9:59 p.m.
Good answer to the licensing board. Right now, are you asking to extend the hours on Sunday through Wednesday from 7 to 10 to 7 to 11?
That would be, yes. If the opportunity were there for us to extend our weekend hours as well, that would be something that we would hope to get your permission on as well.
I know the police chief is not in favor of extending the hours beyond what they are right now. And I know that you're open for several more hours than the one at Plainville, and I believe the one at Attleboro as well. I look at it from the police perspective. The later in the night you get, the more bad things that happen. If people are out smoking weed later in the night, it's not something that we want to be part of.
I don't see a problem with upping the ones from Sunday to Wednesday to 11. I don't know how you feel about like a trial basis for the Friday, Saturday, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and see how that goes.
I certainly feel comfortable making some sort of a motion to extend the hours for the weekends to from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I don't have any doubt in my mind, but with all due respect to the police department and their paper, and I fully understand where you're coming from. I think creating the parameters for that trial period of longer than 11 o'clock on the weekend, I would be more comfortable if we saw that before we made that up on our own. And especially given the weekend, I think the weekends are definitely a different situation than the weeknights. So I think I'd be comfortable with extending the hours during.
That seems
is
fair.
there a request before us to do anything other than that, or just?
Just so we can do it whatever we want.
Right. Do we have to table that, or can we just make some motion?
No, they,
So you are requesting?
the annual renewal, they can come, they usually come back anyway, so they can bring that to the board at the end of the year.
Yeah, we can bring the midnight one
Yeah,
back at the end of the year.
Okay.
So I make a motion to allow Holland Brands LLC, DBA Native Sun Retail, to extend their operating hours on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I have a motion. Can I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 I don't know.
So that will pass 2-1.